What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Have you ever wondered if you can trade the Forex markets while still having a full-time job? And in this video, all those questions are going to be answered. Now I'm going to cut to the chase. You can trade the financial markets while still having a full-time job without drastically changing your lifestyle. So let's roll the intro. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Pep and I'm here to make you a more confident and better trader using simple techniques and strategies. Now before we get into it, if you can do me a massive favour, hit the subscribe button, like the video, and that's going to help the channel reach more people. There are so many misconceptions around trading the financial markets. People tend to think that you need to quit your job, you're going to have tons of screens everywhere, you're going to be on the charts, all day, every day, and that's just not the reality of trading. One of my most profitable strategies takes me only 30 minutes a day.
Say what?
And what's 30 minutes a day? Even if you work a 9 to 5, you can still easily trade the Forex markets. Now in the first example, what I'm going to be going through is trading more doesn't mean more profits. So let me show you an example. Now, one of the biggest misconceptions with trading is people think you need to, place tons of trades to be more profitable. And that's just not how trading works. So let me just go through this example with you. Now, ignore the strategy in this case. We're just going to be looking at the quantity of trading. So here on the left-hand side, we have the day trader. Here on the right-hand side, we have the swing trader. Now, let's just pretend this is just 1 week's worth of trading. We're going to use a risk to reward of 1 to 2. The starting account balance is going to be £100. Now in this scenario, we're just going to use a fixed risk of £1 for every trade. Now remember, don't worry about the strategy. In this instance, we're just looking at the quantity and time it takes you to trade. So the day trader, this is just 1 week's worth of trading. They've placed 10 trades. So the first trade here, we've risked £1. We've won this first trade, so we're up £102. We lose the next trade, we're down to £101. Third trade, we're up again, we have another winning trade, so we're up to £103, and so on and so on. Now, we get to the end of 10 trades. 10 trades can be fairly stressful for somebody having a full-time job. It's not ideal, it takes a lot more chart time. And then at the end of 10 trades, we have a profit of £2 and the account is up by 2%. So look, that's not bad, but remember, with a full-time job, trading less is going to be much better for you. So here on the right-hand side, again, the exact same scenario, £100 starting account balance, a risk to reward of 1 to 2. And the first trade, it comes in, have a winning trade, we're up to £102. The next trade comes in, again, we're up to £104. And then we have 2 losers. Now, the thing to remember here is, there's significantly less trades here. There's 4 trades compared to 10 trades in a single trading week. Now, if you're day trading, this can go up a lot more. This can be maybe 10 to 20 trades possibly. But here is a swing trader. We've only placed 4 trades for the single week. And again, look here. The profit is still £2 and we're up 2%. So this is what I mean when I talk about, trading less, doesn't result in less money. Just because you're day trading, that doesn't result in more money or your account being up by much more. A lot of my private clients come to me, especially the beginner ones, and they say, I want to learn how to day trade. Now, they're asking me they want to day trade without really understanding what is involved with day trading. Day trading takes up a lot more time, a lot more chart time, a lot more energy. It's a high risk as well. So that's just one thing to consider when you're looking to trade with a full-time job. You can just place 1 trade a week, 2 trades a week. It doesn't matter. As long as you're profitable, that is the most important thing when looking to trade with a full-time job. So next, let's take a look at the trading timeframes. Now, swing trader versus day trader. Again, a lot of my private clients come up to me and they want to day trade, but again, that involves being on the lower time frame where there's a lot of noise. It takes a lot more chart time. So when you're looking to trade or start trading with a full-time job, don't drop below the daily time frame. All you need to do is stick on the daily time frame here. You can still have a large watch list. So here is my watch list, which has all the majors and crosspairs on. That's fine. It still only takes me 30 minutes a day to actually run this strategy. So an example of staying on the higher time frame. So all you want to do is just stick on the daily time frame. Again, if you're just beginning with trading, TradingView is free. The daily time frame is there on TradingView for free as well. And let's just say, for example, you're trading a simple support and resistance strategy. So here on the daily time frame, we have a resistance zone here, and we have a support zone here. So again, why is this? Sellers have come into the market here and here. Buyers have come in here and here as well. Using a simple strategy, all you're going to do is wait for price to reach this area, then look for short positions, or you're going to wait for price to reach this support level and then look for trading opportunities here. Now, the great thing about this is for that move to happen, that's going to take quite a bit of time. It could take anywhere between 2 days to weeks on end for price to head to one of these levels. Now, the great thing about this is you don't have to constantly check your charts. Now, I'm going to give you a great tip here on how to notify yourself in TradingView when price reaches a certain level that you've plotted on the charts. So if we're waiting for price to reach either level, what you want to do in TradingView is right click, hit add alert, and then what happens when price crosses this line here, you're going to be notified in the app and you're going to be shown a pop-up as well. If you're working a full-time job, all you're doing is waiting for price to head towards one of these zones, and then you're looking for your entry setups. Now, the great thing about these alerts is it will ping you on your phone. All you need to do is download the TradingView app, or if you have the TradingView desktop version up, in the background you'll also be notified on your desktop as well. So all you do here is you have the alert, you just hit create, and like I said, when price hits this line here, you're going to be notified on your phone and in the app here. And as soon as that happens, you can then start to jump into the charts and look for the correct setups based on your own strategy. And again, here at the support level here, you just right click, hit add alert, and again. So now we've got 2 alerts running. So what we can do with this pair here, so this is Euro New Zealand dollar, all we can do is we can simply discard this pair. We no longer need to look at it. It doesn't need to take up any of our time. All we're going to do is just wait to be alerted, and that's it. We just leave this pair alone and we move on to the next one to analyze. So as I said, one of my swing trading strategies only takes me 30 minutes a day. Now, if you have a full-time job, you're working a 9 to 5, for example, what you want to do is check the charts 15 minutes before you start work and 15 minutes at the end of the day. So there's the 30 minutes there. And then when you actually, come to actually placing a trade, more often than not, that's no longer than a minute. All you're doing is looking at your entry setups and then either executing the trade or moving on to the next one if you don't have the correct setup. Now, don't get me wrong, learning to trade can take a lot more time than 30 minutes a day. But if you put in the time to learn to trade, learn a strategy, then when it actually comes to trading, you'll be able to, set off trading a profitable strategy, and it'll only take 30 minutes a day. Now, going back to what I said at the beginning of the video, like I said, I don't have tons of screens. I'm not hitting buttons here, there and everywhere, placing, 100 trades a day, scalping the market every single day. That's not how I want to trade. And that's why people think you need to quit your job in order to trade. That's not the case. And another thing when it comes to trading with a full-time job, trading is it's very lonely.
Lonely, I'm Mr. Lonely, I have nobody.
And very boring. There's no real interaction unless you're running a community. So people may actually want to keep their full-time job while supplementing their income trading. And that's perfectly fine. It's great to have a full-time job, interact with colleagues, and then earn that little bit on the side trading a swing trading strategy. It's really up to your own goals and personal preference when it comes to that side. Now, another advantage of swing trading with a full-time job is you're not going to be over trading a lot of the time. What I like to do when I first started trading was have a set limit on how many trades you can place a week. So what I used to do was have a rule where I'm not going to place no more than 3 trades per week. And what this is going to do, you're only going to select the best trades on your watch list. And not only that, you're not going to be checking the charts when you don't really need to. If you have a full-time job, you want to put your effort into your full-time job, but only check the charts, when you actually need to when swing trading. A lot of day traders, when they first get into it, they tend to overtrade and, like I've just shown you with that example in the spreadsheet, trading more and overtrading does not result in more profit. Now, another misconception with day trading is all the gurus out there, they're driving the flash cars, splashing the cash, saying they're day traders, but actual profitable day traders are not out during the day. They effectively have a full-time job because you need more chart time to day trade. So this could be an actual advantage to having a full-time job because you're not going to end up going down that road of day trading where it's a lot more stressful. There's a lot more noise on the lower time frames. You're in and out of trades all day depending on your strategy. This is why it's always best for beginners to stick with swing trading, stick on the higher time frames, don't drop below the daily time frame, and you're going to quickly excel your trading skills. You're going to be much more profitable, and most important, you're going to be more consistent. So I hope some of these tips have been helpful. Now, in short, the conclusion of this video is you really don't need to trade more to earn more. There's no direct correlation between quantity of trades entered and an increase in value of your trading account. Now, it's widely known that people who trade less, tend to be more profitable, more successful, and less stressed, which is really important to a lot of people looking to change their lifestyle. If you have a full-time job, you don't really want to increase your stress levels by day trading. So I hope some of these tips have been helpful. I hope they get you thinking about, the misconceptions around day trading and swing trading, and especially while still having a full-time job. And you always need to remember, trading takes time. It took me, 1 to 2 years to really become, consistently profitable across all my strategies. But look, a lot of people out there have a full-time job and still trade, and they can still have a very lucrative income with that sort of strategy. So I hope this video has been useful. If you have any questions, please hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what type of strategy you're trading, and if you're currently trading with a full-time job. So cheers again, and I'll see you in the next video.